Question is asking, if you make dua and it doesn't happen for you, should you be content that it didn't happen, or should you continue to make dua forever? The answer is, there's no harm in stopping making dua. Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, "Alihhu fi dua." Alihhu means be consistent, don't give up. But how do you continue doing it? You don't have to do it every night, every day, and then become fixated on that dua. Some people, they become a little bit overboard, they get a bit obsessed with it, right? So what you got to do is you got to do it with respect, while having adab, manners with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So what it means is to continuously do it every week, every Friday, every 2 days, whenever you remember it, in your sujood, continue to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But in the meantime, listen carefully, in the meantime, if what you have asked for specifically has not happened yet, in the meantime, be patient and be content, and say to yourself, number one, maybe it has not happened yet because Allah knows that it is not the good time yet. Or you can say, maybe it hasn't happened yet because Allah may or may not give it to me at all, may or may not, which means He's going to do something else for me, which is either He's going to ward off a harm or replace it with something better. But continue your dua, because guess what? You don't know when is a good time or whether it's warded off. Always make the dua. But some people, they want to make a dua for the impossible. We once gave a talk here about al-i'tida'u fi dua. Allah says, "Ud'u rabbakum tadarru'an wa khufyatan wa duna al-jahri min al-qawli bil-ghuduwi wal-asal." And then it goes on by saying, وَلَا تَعْتَدُوا. Call upon your Lord with fear and tranquility and peace and belief, and do not raise your voice too high, silently do it. And then Allah says in the day and in night, Allah then says, but do not transgress in your dua. Meaning, don't ask for things that are impossible or haram. For example, you might say, marriage. Oh Allah, give me so-and-so. My Lord, grant me so-and-so as a husband. My Lord, grant me so-and-so as a husband. Tayyib, it hasn't happened. Next minute you hear that he got engaged. My Lord, cut off his engagement, cut off his engagement, cut off his engagement. You can't ask that dua. You can't ask that dua. Or he gets married. My Lord, get them to divorce, get them to divorce. No, you can't ask that dua. And then you continue, oh Allah, make him my husband, make him my husband, make him my husband. Khalas, that's it. He's married. So this is a type. So you understand what I'm saying. Other than that, if it's something, anything else you're asking that is obviously clearly just still there, then inshallah no harm in making that dua. I hope that answers your question.